My Young and the Restless fans, hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. You know what time it is. We got a full roster of spoilers to unpack, and you talking about madness and mayhem in Genoa City. Oh yeah, we got all of it every day this week. So you know what? I'm going to give you a couple highlights and then we'll unpack this upcoming week. So first, Lily is back. She returns. Jordan pulls a gun on Victor, and Phyllis try to get Nick in bed. So without any further ado, let's unpack this Genoa City drama for this upcoming week of March 11th through March 15th. So we start off with magnificent Monday manic madness, March 11th, as Victor corners Jordan, escalating tensions.
Make me a liar to my wife. No heroics, no surprises. Promise Lauren I'd be home in a couple of hours, safe and sound.
Lauren has nothing to worry about, okay?
Victor, I think looking down a barrel of a gun, yeah, that is something to worry about. Also on Monday, Phyllis finds solace in Nick amidst all her chaos.
Difficult trying to be the person that my kids want me to be. And at the end of the day, I just feel alone.
Talking about chaos. At first she bought out a whole restaurant for Danny. Now she's kissing Nicholas. I mean, granted, he stopped her and say, look, I'm a gentleman and you're pretty much not in the right mind to do this, even though she was like, oh yes, we can. However, they ended up having cheeseburgers, some conversation. She kissed him on the cheek and Nick left. Rounding up our Monday, Nick educates Claire on the family history with their marriage and her past.
I'm afraid I'm just not up to telling stories tonight.
Even the legendary story of how Nikki Reed met Victor Newman.
So yes, Nikki gives her the history between her and Victor all the way back. I mean, she did not leave any details out from her history as a stripper, meeting Victor, the many marriages that they've had, even to other people, and then the situation with Eve Howard, which of course Jordan gave her a different story. So it was nice for Claire to learn both sides. Now we move into Terrific Taco Tuesday, March 12th, as Victor unveils his retaliation plan against Jordan, promising very intense drama. Now, at the tail end of the Monday episode, you'll see the actual plan in motion that he really wants to give her $10 million to leave the country, give her a mansion in the south of France, a new identity, and just to sail out into the sunset, leaving the Newmans alone. However, she thinks about retaliation, and of course, part of that plan is Michael's legal part, which definitely, if she chooses to go against this plan, oh yeah, she is done for. So we'll see how all of these plans unfold. So on Tuesday, Victoria rushes to Claire's defense, sparking further intrigue. Now, why is she defending her? Did Claire do something? The last we remember in the Monday's episode, we saw the conversation between her and Nikki. So yeah, something must have went down where Victoria feels that she got to defend Claire. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. Rounding up our Tuesday episode, Nick takes a daring step, which is going to add even more fuel to an already fiery situation. So what is Nick going to do? I mean, the Newmans need to be on all one accord if they're going to take down Jordan. Everybody stepping out on their own is going to cause more problems. So Nick, what are you doing? I mean, it definitely wasn't sleeping with Phyllis. So what else are you going to take a dare to do? Now moving to Hump Day Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, March 13th, as Devon stands firm against Billy, setting the stage for a showdown. We all know what Billy is trying to do. He wants to add Abbott with the whole Abbott Chancellor Winter's name. And of course, Devon is not having it. They're like, why already change this? Jill hasn't talked about this. This is a you issue, not a Jill issue. Jill just jumped on board. And of course, Mamie got issues with this as well. So yeah, I'm curious to find out with Lily coming in town this week, what does she have to say about all of this too? Speaking of Lily, Daniel receives an unexpected visitor, of course, leading to a huge surprise. Yes, guess who's the visitor? Lily is back, as Crystal Khalil is officially back off of maternity leave. And yeah, she didn't make any phone calls saying that she was coming back in town. And we know what's been going on between Heather and Daniel between the sheets. And of course, Lucy is all on board to put this family back together. Lily came home with groceries in hand. She was ready to cook for her man, but unfortunately, her man is now somebody else's man, meaning his ex. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this is going to unfold. Opening up our Wednesday episode, Victor protective instincts for Nikki lead him to do extreme measures. So yeah, I don't know if Jordan took that plan or not. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer to me. You're on the run. You done already unalived several people. He's giving you $10 million, a new identity, and a mansion in the south of France to hide away in. And maybe she didn't take that deal. Well, it looks like he's going to have to go even further to protect his family. We now move into Fantastic Friday Eve. It's Thursday, March 14th, as Ashley sends Tucker conflicting messages, stirring up confusion. And we know that she's been going back and forth, even in between her own mind. One moment she's, I want Tucker. The other moment she's telling Jack, oh no, Tucker is not it. So what is the situation, Ashley? I mean, a lot of folks are thinking maybe there's some part of a master plan, or do you have something going on within your own psyche? And Tucker is picking up on that as well, which I'm wondering if it's going to bring an empathetic side out of him, where he's now going to focus on trying to help her, which of course we'll talk about later in this week, how Audrey is going to feel about it. So now we got decisions, as Daniel faced a difficult choice, which of course is causing him emotional turmoil. Daniel, I think you've made that choice already when you and Heather got between those sheets and didn't tell Lily. Yeah. So honestly, in my opinion, and if you watch the live chats we've been doing on Friday nights, I don't think Daniel and Lily should have been back together in the first place. In my opinion, I just think that ship has sailed a long time ago when they were teenagers. However, they brought the storyline back full circle, and what happened? He ended up right back with his ex as soon as he got his life together. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Daniel chooses, even though in my opinion, he's made that choice already. Rounding up our Thursday episode, Abby is struggling to maintain peace among all of the tensions, probably more than likely at Chancellor Winters. She got her boyfriend Devon and her Uncle Billy going at it when it comes to company business. And of course, she's part of the board now over at Chancellor Winters. So she's trying to maintain some peace. It also could be a situation with Tucker as well, as she's trying to keep Tucker away from her mom, but also from her boyfriend Devon, making sure that, he keeps his distance. So yeah, she's trying to put out a lot of fires on both sides. Now we move into TGIF Fantastic Friday, March 15th, when we see Chelsea and Adam join forces to aid Connor. So we saw in the March 4th episode where he got the OCD diagnosis. It was also a childhood mental health awareness campaign. And so now we have another episode as this whole storyline continues, where the parents, Adam and Chelsea, come together for Connor. Speaking of children, we got Summer and Kyle having some challenges in their parental journey when it comes to Harrison. And, it's going to be interesting because so far they've been on the same page when it comes to Harrison from what we've seen, especially even since they've been divorced. But obviously this is sparking a new storyline where they now maybe have a different opinion when it comes to different decisions regarding Harrison. So it's going to be interesting. I know there's been a lot of talk about whether or not Kyle is going to try to go back and try to get Summer again. Kyle, that ship has sailed. She has already gotten between the sheets with Chance, and I don't think she have any regrets. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what direction they take these two into with the storyline. And finally, rounding up our Friday cliffhanger episode, like I mentioned before, Audrey is boldly confronting Tucker in this episode, setting the stage for some clashing, which tells me that, yeah, he's having an empathetic side when it comes to Ashley because of what's going on with her mental state. And of course, because these two have a connection, he's going to feel more inclined to help Ashley, and Audrey is not having it. She's going to stand her ground when it comes to this. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which direction Tucker is going to take. Is he going to sail off to Paris when it comes to Audrey, or is he going to stay in Genoa City to help his ex, Ashley? So we got to stay tuned for this and everything else going on in Genoa City for the week of March 11th through March 15th. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think is going to be the reaction with Lily's returning? Jordan pulling a gun on Victor. Oh, yeah, you got to see that Monday's episode as we lead into Tuesday as well. And what deal would Jordan take? And then Phyllis trying to get Nick into bed. Girl, it is not a good look. First buying out the restaurant for Danny, and now Nicholas, your other ex, trying to get him in bed because you're feeling lonely. Yeah, girl, I think you need to sleep this one off, wake up the next day, and maybe you'll have a whole new perspective. Make sure you check out the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers also coming up for this week. We get one final proposal from Thomas to Hope. We have Finn and Steffi still struggling after Sheila's demise, and Luna get a little advice from Bill regarding the situation. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. And until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.